Good morning. You know, this was just a great Father's Day weekend this time. Culminated with a lunch Sunday at Jana's house with Jana and Michael, Matt and Kathy and their kids. Brian and his family were down in Key West on vacation, and Brian called me and texted me back and forth several times. It was such a good weekend. Phil Morris, a good friend of mine, an elder at Creve Hall, posted something, I believe Sunday morning on Father's Day. It was a picture of one of his earliest Father's Days with his son and his daughter sitting on the couch. Phil looks young, and he basically said, "Thank you for the joy of being your dad." And then he told them how proud he was in the adults that they had grown into and in their family. A few days before that, I saw where Phil had posted a picture of their entire family. Children, grandchildren, all out in front of a cabin. Kitty and I have basically the same kind of picture hanging right over there on the living room wall. It's us and our children and our grandchildren at a park, and it's just a beautiful family, a family that as a young man I could have never imagined that I would be so blessed to have. And you know, what Phil said is really true. It is such a blessing to be able to look at your children and be proud of who they have grown into. I tell my daughters every day is Father's Day for me. Lincoln did something the other day, and I mentioned to Kathy, you know, that boy makes every day Grandfather's Day for me. I have 4 just awesome grandchildren that I couldn't be any more proud of. Colt and Callie, Lincoln and Polly. They just light up my life. You ever wonder what the Father feels like when he looks down at us as his children on this earth? I hope we make him proud. I want to read this morning 2 John, starting in verse 4. You know, John writes this letter to the chosen lady and her children. And I don't know whether he's talking about a Christian woman and her family or whether he's talking about the church and his family. But I want to read this to you this morning. It's something I think we really need to hold on to, and hopefully we make our Father proud. It has given me great joy to find some of your children walking in the truth, just as the Father commanded us. And now, dear lady, I am not writing you a new command, but one we have had from the beginning. I ask that we love one another. And this is love, that we walk in obedience to his commands. As you have heard from the beginning, his command is that you walk in love. Be safe. Stay well out there.